Welcome guys to TGIG, where we're doing a full breakdown of the Ryse trailer. Now we're going to be selecting a few trailers over that have been shown off at E3, and we're going to be breaking them down to allow you guys to see the more subtle nuances of this trailer. So I'm very excited about this. I myself not too sure whether I'm going to be getting Xbox or a PlayStation. I'm in Australia, things are expensive here. So let's get cracking on with this. So I hope you're enjoying our coverage of E3. I know we started slightly late, but this is the launch of our channel. Anyway, let's get stuck in here. So, Ryse is turning out to be a cracking hell of a good game. It's built on the new CryEngine, which apparently to tech demos is already the premier engine found on anything. It pushes the absolute limit of particles already of the consoles. Now that doesn't mean that they've unlocked the full potential of the consoles. It's just exactly like the Xbox, how in the original, the previous generation, in terms of how they pushed it to the limit, then they were able to unlock more of the potential of everything. So this is already pushing it at the start, and apparently it's amazing. Whether it runs at 30 to 60 frames is too short. It runs absolutely flawlessly so far. At least for the demo they've shown, and you'll see here as it's obviously based about the Roman Empire. Now, it's not too historically accurate to my knowledge, and it's based on like a mix of Hellenistic and Roman traits and everything like that they've said, and they kind of hinted at some of a mythological part to it. I'm assuming that it won't be monsters and stuff like God of War, but it will come more in terms of the character maybe praying to a certain god and that affecting it. So here's the awesome title screen, Son of Rome, and we're going to get cracking here with the first look. Now you can see the main thing the guy from Crytek said is that there is no separation with polygons and everything with cinematics. This is in-game engine. This is everything that you will see exactly the same. There's no cut, there's no nothing. This is exactly how it's going to look. So incredible facial animations, insane. Another good one to look at is, if you're looking for incredible facial animations, from what we've seen at least, is obviously Beyond Two Souls, which is current generation for PlayStation. But Infamous Second Son also has amazing facial animations. But we'll focus on this for now. You can see the lighting reflecting right off his armor, and they're preparing for this like Saving Private Ryan D-Day assault here. And moving forward, this will showcase just the power of the new generation. This is obviously scripted right now, but this is all in game. There is no cut or anything like that. It's just right into battle. This is gameplay right now. Gameplay has started, and you can see all these guys just getting pelted by arrows here. This guy's right in the face, just screaming in horror there. So you can see here comes a fire, particle effects inside the smoke, lighting up the smoke. It looks insane. So many things just happening on the screen here. The guy, that's very Saving Private Ryan-esque. Here you can see that the grimace on his face there. We'll just go back slightly just to see that insane amount of graphic fidelity right there. Insane. It's gonna appear, pushing that guy off here. So this is something that you'll see right now with as the fighting starts to continue against the barbarians, and we've been told who the barbarians are. The Gauls or something like that. I highly doubt it. You can see the giant mountain castle. I assume this is late Roman Empire. So you can see here now. Before we get onto what those little button prompts are, is that there's an amazing thing they've added to this. Is everything right now in this game is real-time rendered. So what they've added to the game is real-time cloth tearing, real-time body damage, I think we say, the wounds. Now that is implemented right there in the neck part, but there are parts of the body which can be slashed and they open up and they tear. Everything is amazingly real-time and done just incredibly. The CryEngine has been very hard to work with, as a lot of developers have said. Not a lot of them use it, other than Crytek themselves, because it is the most expensive engine to use to my knowledge. But it's just looking incredible. You can see right now a lot of people on the screen. You can see the flames and the smoke, a lot of things happening. That dude was like withering around in the thing on the floor there. You see the blood mixing with the water, and it casts like a pinkish color. So here the Romans form their famous turtle formation, or the testudo. You'll see it right here as the archers fire upon them. So going to testudo right now, I believe. That's testudo. looking absolutely awesome. So the gameplay mechanics look great. Those QTEs you saw there, they're not actually QTEs whatsoever. This game actually plays like Batman, which maybe sounds strange to you because Batman uses a little sense icon, but that's what it is. Those things just give you an experience bonus. So here they're going to throw their Pilum. There, they throw their Pilum there, and everything's all real-time lighting and everything, which is great. I know I'm going a lot about the graphics, but I think this is really what Crytek does well. This may actually turn out to be a game which is extremely fun and may have a very deep story as well. We're not too sure on the story and everything. So interest of time here, and so it's actually little queue time events, not quick time events. So you don't need to hit that button. If you don't hit it, you can kill the person anyway. And those things don't have to be activated all the time. You can just keep swinging, hack and slash, all this skillful countering stuff you can do. So there's a deeper combat system. Obviously, being a melee charged and based game, there's a very deep combat system in there. So you can see this is Sparta kick right off the edge there, and then gets more into the fighting. So you see right there how it was, how it paused there. So I'll try to just rewind slightly, just so you can see that you don't have to go into those quick time events whatsoever. Those little events. See how we hit in there right at that moment, but he chooses to press B. They're choosing to press B just to show off the fights. So this is what happens when you do press B and then you do press X. If you don't press X at that certain time, the fight will just continue and you slash the guy up. You don't have to use them whatsoever. The trade-off for those is obviously you only get to kill 1 or 2 people at a time, which you'll see slowly. But the thing here is the slogan. One of the slogans for the game is it does use Kinect. It does use Kinect, and the thing is to be a soldier on the field with the controller, a soldier with the controller, and a commander with the Kinect. So you scream out commands, which you don't need to use whatsoever. People need to relax about the whole, they're forcing Kinect. They're kind of forcing it in terms of you have to buy it with the console, but it's not something that you have to use in this game, as you notice in a second. So you can see that you can just hit the LB button. I mean, it means no difference, but you can just say Archer's Fire, which is a kind of cool thing they can add to it. You can see that it's just got nailed with the archers there, by the archers there. So here we go. Does a double kill, takes out 2 people with the little quick time event, takes his limb right off, executes this last barbarian right through the neck, Spartacus kill, and he moves on here. So it does like a very Lord of the Rings shot here, following the rock right in. From the trebuchet, I believe it was a trebuchet or a Mongonor. Looks just absolutely awesome. So Ryse is probably one of my most anticipated games. Whether I do get an Xbox or not, I'm eventually going to get both consoles in the long run. But by far, this is probably the best looking game, one of the best looking games yet. Destiny looked amazing by Bungie, which is a cross-platform game. This is exclusive to Xbox One and will not be released for the previous Xbox, of course, because it just would not be able to handle it. It would burn out, I think. But yes, very much looking forward to this game, especially due to the fact that I myself am a Total War gamer and looking forward to Rome Total War 2. This is just probably one of the greatest things that they could release at the moment with the hype for Rome 2. Ryse Son of Rome, make sure you check it out, made by Crytek and by Microsoft Studios. Thanks guys for watching TGIG, one of our first trailer breakdowns. Be sure to subscribe for all things gaming. All things awesome is our thing, isn't it? Thanks guys, we're still getting used to this. See you guys next time.